Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, of course, I'm your favorite Rare Man for King YouTube. Terrence is in the building today. And no, I'm not trying to be like someone call me Johnny. As you can hear, my voice is completely gone. And, I shouldn't stream last night, but I did. But when I saw the video, Deadpool, a couple laughs here and there. Woo! Alright, see. Oh, I kind of burns up the chest a little bit. And so anyways, I've been trying to take care of get my voice back. I really wasn't going to do this recording do the recording today. But I promised a subscriber of mine on Twitter by the name of Sal King's Kid. He asked me to give my opinion on why do I think the NXT wrestlers are not doing so well on the main roster. Well, let's take a look back at some of these superstars that did get called, like Finn Balor, who I think he's doing good, but not as good as he was in NXT. Sami Zayn, he's another one. The Ascension, the Revival. I hope Asuka's doing for. I hope Amber Moon's gonna do well as well. Just to name a few, but some of the calls like Sami Zayn and the Ascension, who are, besides Sammy, he's like on and off, especially with that god awful segment they had on Raw on Monday, and God, it was bad. It was really bad, and why would you dress all men in in women's outfits? That's crazy. And so I kind of made a list of thinking, why do I think, and starting off with number one is, I think maybe because it's premature. Like, maybe give them more time to work their craft, to work the crowd, and not to say the NXT crowd is not bad, because I actually love the NXT crowd. It's a little bit smaller, and usually you get bigger when they go to their when they do their pay-per-view events, like the takeover and stuff like that. You're not saying it's bad or anything by any means necessary. It feels like, sometimes maybe they need to stay there maybe a little bit longer than most. Like, I like the fact that Johnny Gargano, or Johnny Wrestling, I love the fact that he is that he's still in NXT and is still working and still doing his thing, which I think is good. The other ones like can't think of her name right now. I think Carson gonna be good in NXT. And I think some of these other rising characters in the rest of NXT is doing good as well. Because I do like for stars like Ricochet. He was in first time I heard of Ricochet, he was in Lucha Underground. He was at Prince Puma, and then when I saw him come to NXT, I was like, oh yes, finally. I'm a huge Prince Puma's fan, or Ricochet fan, whatever you want to call him. Peppermint tea, I love it so much. But I really think that's number one. I feel like since the NXT superstars, wow the NXT crowd so much, maybe they do. And not saying that you're gonna get that diamond in the rough and it's not gonna do well. Like Finn Balor, as soon as he came up, bam, got a Universal Championship, and he won the belt. And I'm gonna get on about more as I list everything. So I think this sometimes prematurity. Like when the Ascension came up, I'm thinking they gonna get a title shot when they came up. No, they did. They got them in some couple of feuds here and there, but not ones that really stick out. Like when the Revival got up there and they took out the Dudleys, and then they had a match with the Hardys as well. And but I think the only time that they got a title shot leading towards WrestleMania, and they got beat by the Bar. Then at WrestleMania, it was Strowman and I can't remember. I want to say the kid was Mikey. I could be wrong. Maybe it probably made me a wish foundation where he probably will have a WrestleMania match or win the tag team title match. I don't know. It is what it is. But like guys like the Revival, I wish they would have had a shot, like a real shot. You know what I mean? So again, like maybe. I'm not saying these guys who come up prematurely. It's good. Like I said, Finn Balor came up and just wow. Like I said, the first time I heard Finn Balor was NXT, and then it's sad that he's not getting another Universal title shot because he's owed a Universal title shot. The reason they get it is beyond me. So yeah. Number 2 being mismanagement and stories. That's why I think what number 2 is. Personally, some of the stories they put them in is kind of whack. You know, like for instance, I think it took time for Sami Zayn maybe I'm not saying he's not bad because I'm a Sami Zayn fan. Like I feel like the time that Sami actually shined for me. I know he had rivalries here and there, but I feel like his time with fighting against Kevin Owens was a good thing. I felt like when and then after that he kind of fell. I think he fell off. Not really fell off, but he kind of like shuffled to the wayside, and whatnot. And I felt that another time when he shined again was when him and Kevin was beefing against Shane McMahon, which I think another thing that helped him shine out a little bit. Because on Monday Night Raw, that god awful segment they had with Lashley's sister was so terrible. Oh my god, that's part of the only reason why I have watched Raw. Like, I love Raw. I watch Raw for the highlights now because Brock Lesnar, and I'll get in that to a whole nother time, whole nother video. But I just think certain stories is not really, and not saying like story like mismanagement is not really using these guys or girls. Because think about it, you know, Brock Lesnar is Universal Champion, and this guy, and that's time probably won't see Brock is like until August, which is close to SummerSlam time, and like again, I'm gonna get in that whole rant. A whole nother video, but just to give the short version, I feel like WWE is holding these young guys back. I don't like why get brought the Universal title. Like, let somebody go. Like, because that's what I feel like in Money in the Bank is going to be a SmackDown guy going to win. Or here's this for example. Well, if a Raw guy wins, go for a SmackDown title. You know. And that's how I feel that's going to play out because we ain't going to see Brock for like maybe like another month or 2. Number 3, let them be creative. You know, they don't get well, I'm going to say like this. They don't let them be creative enough. Case in point. Okay, like when they was in NXT and they was creative and they did their own little thing. So depending on what superstar, the crowd was behind them. The crowd was sorry, I got an email, guys. The crowd was behind them, and they was with them. They like people were behind them, and they was doing like case in point like Finn Balor, where every time Finn comes up, he raises his hands, the crowd is into it. Sami Zayn's theme song, and the crowd is in it. It's in it, and keep on the subject with Finn Balor. Doing that again. It's like Vince don't think Finn is over enough to get a title shot. Let me show you one for the Intercontinental title. Okay, but this man's older Universal title shot. Why not have him versus Brock Lesnar? He is so over. Or maybe because Brock Lesnar don't want to do it. So I don't know. Like, let them be them. Let them be. Let them like give them like make sure you give them like a red line, but at the same time. Let them be free. Let them do what they want to do, and like that's like case in point with the Ascension. Because to me, when I saw it the first time I saw the Ascension in NXT, I was like, oh man, it was like these are the new Legion of Doom. I mean, nobody can be a Legion of Doom, but I love that fact. Then like they come in, they's beating up certain teammates. I think if I'm remembering right, I want to say they made like 4-0. When they first came in, I can't remember off the top of my head. But then they got beat. Then they never really got a title shot. I think on Raw today. I don't think they got one on SmackDown either. And then they had him to say with Breezango. Like Tyler Breeze. Like to me he was a good NXT guy. Like I almost say like a B plus, but he was up there. And now I like him and Fandango together. That's good. But it's like, come on, man, give him a chance. Okay, so I said prematurely, mismanagement, creativity. What else? Check my little notes here. 4. I really think this is a plus right here. Vince McMahon. Like I said in the last, I really think Vince is part of the problem as well. Because this guy, like his wrestler is beefy and strong. Which I ain't saying nothing crazy, but suspect. I'm just saying. But I just feel like Vince don't want to, like, I don't mind Triple H or Shane, possibly Stephanie in charge. I really don't. But I feel like Vince, I feel like sometimes Vince don't give these guys a chance that they deserve. Like Finn Balor, like let him get another title shot for the Universal title. I mean, he had a no one contention match for the 5 I think 2 years ago with Bray, Roman, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman. I can't remember everybody. But it's like, I don't know why, because like the reason why I believe Kevin Owens got the title, and I didn't, some of y'all believe me, he got the Universal title, was because of Triple H. Triple H didn't think Kevin Owens was going to be a good champion, and lo and behold, he's a good champion. Well, at that time he was. And like, I know pretty much Vince McMahon has the last say so and stuff, but that's why I'm Triple H doing what he's doing, because I know we had the Cruiserweight class because of Triple H. It wasn't because Vince don't care too much about cruiserweights, and some of the NXT guys are some cruiserweights, and it's just like they don't get the chance they deserve because Vince think they're not over enough. Like I remember Finn put a whole bunch of tweets and just yamming on it, just yamming, and just like, I mean, I agree with Finn, like I said, because when Finn used to come out, I popped to it. It was like I do the same thing. It's like, I don't know, man. Because like I said, some of the NXT guys, like I said, like the Ascension, like the Revival, like I feel like Samoa Joe, he should be champion. He should be champion, and that's what. And as most of them saying, because it's not more because I'm a fan of Joe's. I've been watching Joe since TNA. I know he's been wrestling longer than that, but I feel like that Vince got to say something on that. That's why I feel like, because he like Kevin Owens actually it was gonna be a while for Samoa Joe to be champion. So it's like, I don't get, like, I think Braun Strowman should be champion. Because I was surprised when he became a face out of nowhere, and that was surprising to me. But I mean, to me, he's like a good tweener. So it's like come on, man. It's like, give these dudes a chance. Like no, like Shinsuke, he's actually going for the WWE, and I really hope he wins. You know, I'm both Shinsuke and an AJ fan. But I would love Shinsuke to have the belt. And not for no whole month either, because Shinsuke is better than that. Nothing against AJ Styles or anybody else, but Shinsuke deserves that. He deserves the belt, and not deserve to be holding this for a week or a month or whatever, how long they gonna do it for. I don't know, man. Like, I know I haven't talked about some of the ladies in NXT, because some of them are actually fairly doing well. Sasha's a champion. She was a champion. Bayley was a champion. Alexa was a champion. Like I said, Asuka was the champion. Nia just is the champion. So, you know, because usually to me, like, the ladies of NXT, they come up and do phenomenally well. It's just like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes, like, it's like mismanagement and stuff like that, and they're not given the chance or the opportunity that they deserve, and that is not fair to the to some of the other guys out there. and all girls. They're not giving a chance to what some dummy. You know what? What person in charge is? Yeah, I said right, dummy. Yeah. I just that's really what I feel like. You know, and I hope they change some stuff for these guys. Like get if you don't get something, let's go after the Intercontinental, or if you go back to, if we put him back on SmackDown, let him go for the United States title. Because like I said, like Kevin Owens, he's one of the guys that did so well. Because I think he was a United States, I believe he was an Intercontinental champion, Universal champion. And so he pretty much got a good set resume so far. Like I'm looking at what's his name, the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger, insanely popular in NXT. And then, like, when he came to the main roster, people popped for him, but now you barely see him on TV now. And which really leads to my next point is, like, sometimes the WWE storyboard, people don't know what to do. It's like it was kind of cut into the management of these superstars. Now, granted, they got a lot of superstars to work with, but I think sometimes they focus on the same type of rivalry and the same two people in that rivalry. Not, I won't say about a whole lot, which don't leave room for anybody else to come up and do something. Because they ain't tied just like, even with Baron Corbin. Now, some of the stuff Baron Corbin did was his own undoing. Stuff he said on Twitter and live, whatever he said. He could have been, the next WWE champion, but he messed that chance up. And so like nice stuff like that. Like they got the recent call. They have potential. Like Amber Moon does the Jesus, the Authors of Pain. Like what happened to the Authors of Pain? Like they broke up with their manager Paul Etherly or I can't say his name right. The former manager of the Legion of Doom. And it's like what are you guys doing with him? Like that's what gets me saying, like, and what Sal said is like, my thing is, what's the point of bringing him up? You don't know what to do. So are you going to repackage him at some point? It is, to me, it don't make sense. And what the point of even doing that? If you surely wasn't ready for them to come up, you should never brought them up. That was go back to my first point. Let them work their craft, or let them be creative. That's what I think anyway. So Zal, I'm sorry that my voice is going. I'm hoarse, and I hope you enjoyed this video that I'm doing. And last point before I got this, I still love NXT. I still love wrestling. No, like they have some great stories and exciting matches, and I don't know when I'm gonna do this video, but I am gonna make a video about Brock Lesnar out and my thoughts as champion. And I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I gotta put my little Overwatch streaming on hold until my voice get better. I gotta wait because I gotta do voice over work for that. I gotta wait till that. I gotta wait till my voice my voice gotta get better on that one. Pretty much that's and because I saw I saw Deadpool. Got ready to video coming to that real soon as well. But anyways, guys, I hope you like this video. Share it with your friends, like, share, and please, guys, subscribe. Come to the random side. We have those cookies, guys. And please, I can't go out anymore, so please, you gotta do it like that. Please, you guys stay random. Love you, deuces, and I'll see you guys in this video.